Shaq team, and he won. Phil Jackson was unwilling because he didn't want to mess up that impeccable resume because of the great players that he coached. And then when he had a chance to build a team to show that his mind, Phil Jackson knows player. Name the one damn player. He gave $72 million to Joakim Noah. Look at all the buzz that Jim Dolan is having to pay people because Phil Jackson mucked it up. And now because he has a dislike of LeBron, because LeBron has never gave him the praise and the adulation that all these other players, he's upset that all the players, they love Pop. They run up to Pop like Pop is the grand poobah. They run up and they hug him and they laugh and they talking and don't nobody do none of that for Phil. That's what Phil mad about. Keep it moving, old man.
All I've ever said about Phil Jackson is he was the greatest juggler of superstar egos ever. Not even close.
That ain't coaching.
Because it's not that easy to coach Jordan and Pippen. It's not that easy to coach Shaq versus Kobe.
I believe his greatest job was Shaq and Kobe because Scottie Pippen, he might be saying this now, but I don't believe Scottie Pippen, when he played, thought he was in the same stratosphere as Michael Jordan. Kobe always felt he was the equivalent, if not better than Shaq. So to manage those egos, Skip, I give him 1,000% credit for that because, like you said, it's not easy.
No.
But
so we just witnessed LeBron have the greatest 37-year-old season ever. I'm going to give you that.
Right.
Because of that, there are teams around the league that would perk up and say, wait a second, you would trade him to us? So you need to tell me back. If LeBron is as great right now as you say he is, what would the package that you could get back be? Because that's the X factor here. If you told me you could get 3 stars back for him.
Man, who gonna give you, who got 3 stars on one team?
Well, I'm saying 3, let's do a starter and a couple of stars. If you could say people would trade their whole team to have LeBron James.
Yeah, maybe you're 10 LeBron, but nobody's gonna trade you. Boston Celtics not gonna trade you Jaylen Brown, Jason Tatum, and another guy for LeBron. Nobody's going to do that.
Somebody might.
No, Skip. Who has 2 superstars that they're gonna part with, and LeBron is in year 20?
Well, if you were the GM of a team, you would.
No, I wouldn't.
You wouldn't?
No.
I thought you
Skip, the man
analyzed this guy.
The same reason. Remember when he won 6 Super Bowls? How many teams wanted him? How many teams wanted him?
And how many times did I say they're all fools?
Well, they fools.
Wait. What did he then proceed to do? No. In a pandemic, he went and took a 7-9.
How many teams wanted Tom Brady?
How many made a mistake? How many made a mistake?
How many teams wanted? That's all I'm asking you.
No.
Forget the mistake. You keep talking about LeBron. Let's talk about Tom Brady with 6 Super Bowls and only 1 team. And he got mad and said, y'all gonna keep that? You know what? Talk about that.
I'm talking about it. I've told you, the Shanahans made the 2 biggest mistakes of their lives. They had a shot at Brady when he left New England, and they had a shot last year. And they said, no, because we're the Shanahans.
Hold on, time out, Skip.
We're better than you.
Hold on. There's 32 teams. You just named the Shanahans. That's 1 team. So that he couldn't go, but he wasn't going back to the Patriots. So now what happened to the other 32?
Well, obviously the Dolphins badly wanted him, and Sean Payton.
No, Skip. I'm not talking about this past. I'm talking about when he first became a free agent after leaving New England. How many teams wanted Tom Brady?
How many should have wanted Tom Brady?
It should have. Now it should have, would have, could have.
I keep telling you, when it comes to judging quarterbacks, this whole league is a ship of fools.
Okay, well, Skip, when it comes to judging, hold on.
He lasted to the 199th pick.
Skip, thank you for making my point.
No, you're making mine.
Skip, when it comes to judging talent, Phil Jackson's a fool. Thank you, you made my point.
Wait a second. You're unmaking your point because you're saying nobody would want LeBron James, so maybe the whole league is saying he's just a 37-year-old now.
Skip,
is that what you're saying?
That's not what I said. That's not what I said. And you keep trying to mince my words, but I'm very clear in what I said. I said teams are not going to give up 2 star players or borderline superstar players for a guy in year 20 because you're going to only have him for another year or 2. Where I got these superstars that could have him for another 5 to 10 years. Well, that's what I said.
What if you thought he could win you 2 championships in his last
Well, they didn't want Tom Brady. What if they thought he could win you 2 championships and they didn't want him?
Well, they should have because he showed you that he went at age, 43 and won 1 with Tampa.
Skip, first of all, what we're starting to see, one guy can't get it done. So if you remove all the nucleus around him, that's what when you trade for a guy, if you give up everything to get him there, then what have you done?
Okay, so if if you are now concluding that nobody would really give you much for LeBron James
I
at
didn't
age
see
30,
that. Now, see, you see how you changed it? You went from superstars to not much.
okay,
Make up
well,
your
what?
mind.
Well, what? You make up your mind.
No,
Tell me what you can
you
get
keep
for him.
saying, so what if somebody gave you 2 superstars? What if somebody gave you 2 superstars and another star player?
Well, you're talking about he's the GOAT.
Skip, okay, whatever. You just see, the point of the matter is that I believe that LeBron James has never been a fan of Phil. Phil has never been a fan of LeBron. And this is his way to say, you know what, I got the last laugh because I got you traded up out of the Lakers. But all that being said, LeBron James is still playing at a high level. Can he consistently win you games by himself? No guy can.
Okay, I'll just go this far. If you're telling me you couldn't even get one All-Star in return for LeBron,
Yeah, you could.
okay, as he goes on
But let me
age
ask you-
38,
but let me ask you a
if you get an
question.
All-Star, if you could get an All-Star back, you need to tell me who it is. Then I'd do that.
But here's the thing, though, Skip. Lakers are about stars.
Yep.
Is that All-Star a star?
In the end, they're about winning championships.
Okay.
Can you win a championship with LeBron at age 38?
Skip,
I say no.
Skip, the Lakers are about stars, be it Wilt Chamberlain, be it all these other guys that came, Kareem and Shaq, they drafted Kobe, they got Magic, and LeBron came, he traded for AD. You're not just, the Laker nation is just not going to be satisfied with some all-star. They want superstars.
They will if you start winning games.
Okay, well, how were they winning before LeBron? How were they winning? What were they winning before LeBron?
A bunch of championships.
When?
Well, you know when.
Yeah. 2008, 2009, 2010. Well, LeBron won his title in 2020. So what the hell happened between 2010 and 2020?
Yeah, okay. Well, what's happening right now? They just missed the playoffs.
Okay, Skip, that's
with
1 year.
LeBron
That's
James.
1 year. That's 1 year. At the end of the day, only one of the 30 teams are going to be happy.
Next year, if you just stay business as usual with LeBron and Westbrook, you will miss the playoffs again.
But I said,
and he will pass Kareem, and you'll have the biggest story of the NBA season.
Skip.
You'll have a sideshow.
But Skip, I said that they can't stand pat with Russ. Nobody thinks they should be able to stand
but
pat.
You can't get rid of him. I'm telling you right now, they're stuck with Russell Westbrook. Watch. There's no way out from under it. Nobody. You're talking about pie in the sky. You're telling me Brogdon and Buddy Hield. Stop it.
My buddy.
Yeah, they're not going to do that.
No, you don't want them to do that. You don't want to see LeBron succeed.
Well, that's fine. Want to bet on it? I'll bet you 100 cases of Diet Dew right now that they don't pull off a trade of Brogdon and Hield for Russell Westbrook.
I bet you $100 they pull off a trade to get Russ.
Pull off a trade?
Somebody's going to trade Russ. Bet 100 cases on that.
No, I won't bet 100 cases on that.
That's what I thought.
Well, I don't know if there's some idiot out there.
No, not an idiot.
You have to be an idiot.
Now you see.
Well,
What you keep trying to do is try to disparage people and to shame them into not trading
I'll do
them.
this right now. 5 cases that they don't.
No, 25.
25 cases. No, I'll do 5.
No, that ain't nothing. Well, I'm about to win 5 cases once you lose this to the Warriors.
Yeah, well, you bet me a total of 25 cases that the Buccaneers would be just decimated by people walking out the door on Tom Brady after he won a championship, and they all came back.
And what did I tell you was going to happen? Did I tell you they're going to win? What did I tell you was going to happen? They were not going to win the Super Bowl. That's what I told you.
Yeah, well, that was going way out on a limb.
Well, you went on a limb and said they were.
Guys, I got to jump in
bring
here.
Everybody back, and they
I think
did.
each
And then what
of
did
you
they give them?
drank a case of Dew this morning before this
Nothing.
topic. We got to leave this one here because we got to go back to the playoffs.
Yeah.
Will Baby Bird Luka Doncic lead the Mavs to victory in their must-win Game 6 tonight? It's huge. Stick around. That's next.